Hey, what's up, guys? This is MJ, and today we have some breaking automotive news for you. Toyota has decided that they are going to replace the entire engine for their Toyota Tundra recall. All right, so this is from pressroomtoyota.com. So this was the safety recall for the 2022 to 2023 Toyota Tundra and the Lexus LX, the conventional gas models only in North America. They recalled approximately 102,000 of these Toyota and Lexus vehicles. There was a possibility that they got machining debris inside of the engine when they were making them, and that could lead to engine knocking, engine running rough, no starts, and loss of power. So here is the important part. For all involved vehicles, Toyota and Lexus dealers will replace the engine with a new one at no cost to customers. That is really impressive. I got to admit, I thought that they were going to have some type of test or procedure to try to figure out if there were debris in the engine. That they are going to look at these recalled engines, they're going to do some type of test to see if there's metal debris in the engine. But it looks like there's going to be no test. There's going to be no short block. There's going to be no taking the engine apart to try to replace two or three things. They are just going to replace the entire engine, and that is what is awesome. So I had two predictions. The first one was that there are going to be some type of test to see if there were machining debris in the engine. And it looks like they're not going to be doing any test. But my second prediction was that Toyota would take care of their customers. And at least I was right about that one. And you know what? I'm glad that I was wrong about that test and that I was right about them taking care of their customers, because they are definitely doing that.
Toyota's going to take care of you. Would you agree with that? I mean, you've been on the inside there.
I believe that they will do their best to make things right with their customers.
Right. They're not going to leave you with something that's, broken or doesn't perform as it should.
They're putting their money where their mouth is. This is a lot of money. 100,000 engines at about, let's say it costs $10,000 per engine, which is going to probably be more than that. 100,000 times 10,000 is $1 billion.
Oh, what the frick?
With a B. That is a lot of money, you guys. Maybe I let my cheapness take over when I thought that they weren't going to replace every engine, but I was wrong. And it looks like they're doing the right thing for their customers. And also, it's really good because when you're a dealership mechanic, you don't just take apart an entire engine all the time. Like, that's something that rarely happens. So the potential for mistakes shoots up really high. Most dealership mechanics, they're doing what's called drop and swap. I mean, that's what I used to do when I was at Honda. If there was a transmission problem, 99% of the time you would just drop the whole transmission out and put a whole new rebuilt transmission in. And the same with engines for the most part. I mean, once in a while you might take a head and put it on the block, but other than that, dealership mechanics very rarely take apart the entire engine or transmission. Nobody's doing that anymore. So kudos to Toyota for recognizing that as being a potential problem for comebacks and more problems even after you've replaced a certain part inside of an engine. You're not going to have to worry about that with this recall. This kind of reminds me of when I think it was from in 95 or in the 90s where the Tacomas had a rust recall. I remember those Tacoma owners were well taken care of, and it looks like history has repeated itself. I think a lot of the negative comments and negative videos people were making about this situation, they really had an effect, because I'm telling you, when I was working there, sometimes during meetings, if an engineer was trying to make a point to one of the higher ups, they would show negative videos or negative comments in that meeting, in addition to all of their other evidence. And sometimes I think that sways people, because everybody on the internet was upset at Toyota for this situation. People are saying, oh, Toyota's not good anymore. They're not reliable anymore. They've really fallen off. And I do think that had some effect. Toyota is not letting it happen. They are not letting their reliability crown go. Yes, they made a big mistake with all these problems, but really, this was the perfect way to resolve that issue. Boom, entire engine. So this is really giving people exactly what they asked for, exactly what was expected. Even though it cost a lot of money, there's really no amount of money that can fix a damaged reputation, provided that these new engines work well now. I mean, hopefully they'll be fine going forward. But yeah, I mean, this is something that people are going to tell their kids about. They're going to tell their grandkids. I'm like, yeah, Toyota, they had this problem with this engine, but you know what? They replaced the whole engine just like we were hoping they would. Hats off to Toyota. Let this be an example to other OEMs. This is how you handle a big problem. You just crush it. You just carpet bomb it and be like, this problem is never going to happen again as long as we are standing here. We want this fixed right, perfect the first time with no comebacks. This is exactly how it's done. Now, fingers crossed, hopefully the engine will be good going forward. Let's hope so. I think it's going to be all right though. Will it be as good as the 5.7 that's going away? We will have to wait and see, but at least they're standing by their product, and I really respect that. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you happy that Toyota is going to replace the whole engine? Will you continue to buy Toyota products? For people who like other OEMs, do you respect Toyota for handling this problem the way that they are doing? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for tuning in and have a good one.